Guys, headphones are one of those things that, you know what, on paper, everything sounds good. Loads of features, loads of buzzwords, but when you actually use them, they either land or they don't. So today we're taking a look at the OneOdio Studio Max 2 headphones, DJ style, and at around £179.99. The question is really, are these actually worth it or just another spec heavy pair of headphones? So if you're thinking of picking up a new set of cans, then stick around. I'll be back in just a few seconds. What's up YouTube, Dave here with Seen Through a Lens, and thanks for stopping by the channel. We make lifestyle videos and all things tech, so if that's your kind of thing, then please consider subscribing to the channel and clicking on the bell icon so you could be notified of new videos. So guys, yes, these are the Studio Max 2 headphones from OneOdio, and you know what? They're pitching them as DJ style headphones, and to be fair, when you look at what they're actually packing in, they do tick quite a few boxes, but that doesn't really mean anything unless it actually translates it into how they sound and how they feel. Now, before we get into it, OneOdio did send these over for me to take a look at and for me to give you my honest opinion. And guys, you know that whatever I review, you're always going to get my honest opinion, good, bad, or indifferent. So let's get them out of the box and see what we have. So guys, open up the box and you actually get quite a bit. First up, and very welcome because you didn't get it with the Studio Max 1s, is this really nice and fairly high quality hard shell case, which, you know what, this houses everything. You've got your charging cable, you've got your standard audio cable, you've got a coiled cable for a more sort of pro setup, and you've also got this little wireless transmitter, which is actually quite important, so we'll come back to that in just a second. Now guys, the first thing I noticed when I put these on is they're actually comfortable. The ear cups have got a good amount of padding, protein leather I hear them call it, but whatever, but you know, they feel good, and there is enough cushioning to make them not feel hard across the top of your head. And yes, they're a decent size. You're not going to mistake these for a small travel pair of headphones. Once they're on, they feel balanced, and to be fair, this is actually an improvement over the Studio Max 1s. The padding just feels a bit softer, a bit more forgiving, so if you're wearing them for longer sessions, you know what, it makes all the difference. Also guys, you've got a bit of movement in the ear cups. They rotate, they fold in, and they swivel, which kind of makes sense with the whole DJ style design. And if you want one ear free while you're listening or mixing, then you can do that as well. Now, the main thing with these is you're not stuck using them in just one way. Also, guys, you've got Bluetooth, which is probably how most people are going to use them. You've also got the wired option as well, so you can just plug them straight in and use them like a normal pair of headphones. And you've got the separate transmitter. And this is where the Studio Max 2 actually improves things. Latency is lower now, so if you're doing anything where timing matters, like editing, mixing, gameplay, whatever, it just feels more in sync. Now guys, what about battery life? Well, you're going to get 120 hours in Bluetooth mode and 50 hours in low latency mode, and that's pretty impressive. And the other thing with these is you've now got the app. Yes, there's an app. You can go in and actually adjust how they sound, which you couldn't do before. You've got your equalizer in there, you can tweak things to your liking, and to be honest, I'd recommend doing that because straight out of the box they're good, but once you dial them in a bit, they do sound better. And also with the app, you've got all these different configurations. You can do firmware updates, you can set them to auto off, you can set timing so that they switch off, you can set the amount of decibels they go up to so you're not over stressing your ears with volume. I mean, there are a ton of different settings, so you know what, yeah, definitely a welcome addition. Now guys, I've got to say they do sound better than the Max 1s, and sound is always going to be the thing that is the definitive decision point as to how good a set of headphones are. But you know what? Sound is always going to be personal as well. And you know what? These are not what I would call a flat studio headphone. They've definitely got some punch to them. The bass is there and you do notice it. But it feels tighter this time. It feels a bit more controlled. Out of the box, the mids can feel a little bit sharp. But again, once you've adjusted things in the app and they settle down, everything comes together a lot better. And at the top end, there's enough detail to keep things sounding clear so they don't come across as sounding dull. And that's probably the best way to describe the sound. They're more of a fun listen, but now you've got a bit more control over it. And guys, if you plug them in with a cable, you know what? They sharpen up. Everything feels a touch more controlled. And you know what? If I was sitting down properly to edit or to really listen to the detail in music, which I do from time to time through speakers, that's probably how I'd use them. Now, wireless is still good, especially with the newer Bluetooth, but you know what? For me, wired has the edge. So guys, there you have it. The Studio Max 2s are one of those headphones that are trying to give you a bit of everything. You've got multiple ways of connecting, you've got loads of flexibility, and you've got a sound that's more about enjoying what you're listening to rather than analysing it. Now, are they true audiophile? Well, you know what? That's going to be down to your ears to tell you that. But at this price point and with everything you're getting, they are very nice. And if you want something versatile, you can use them in so many different setups without breaking the bank. And guys, at the time of this video going live, these are going to set you back £179.99, but if you check out the description, I've added a 15% discount code, which means your final price right now is going to be £152.99. I'll leave any links and any further discounts in the description. And guys, if you have any questions, then please leave them in the comment section below. And if you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. It really does make a difference. And if you'd like to see more of my content, then please subscribe and click on the bell icon so you can be notified of new videos. Thanks to you guys for watching, and thanks to OneOdio for sending me these cool cans to review. I'm Dave for Seen Through a Lens, and I'll see you the next time. Bye for now.